Welcome back to the Great Spate Coaster.
Welcome back. Playing Megaman 2, where we left off. Hopefully I don't fuck this up again. I think it's...
Okay.
Nope.
Oh! Actually, yeah.
It's alright. No harm, no foul.
That's right. Just climb back up. Just climb back up.
That's good.
This is where you have to, like, slide it. Yeah.
That was pretty slick that time.
That was pretty slick. And you know, I just now noticed, I must have been blind the last few times we were playing this, because I just now noticed that the number is on the little thing that you throw out. So the little, the rocket, the little stepping stone, it has a number.
Yep. Pink Jammies.
Yay!
Pink jam, pink jam, pink jam.
It's bubblegum. It's bubblegum jammies. Okay, what?
I already thought I messed up. I was gonna miss that jump.
Ah, right. I was like, isn't there a dragon somewhere?
There is, and it's like... the jumping is a little weird.
It's weird, because it's almost like he has... Oh, it's knee tags. He has, like... Oh,
yeah!
That was fast!
Yeah.
That was ridiculously fast. I was still, like, analyzing his costume there.
Right tool for the right job.
So, next time you need to fight a dragon, put on your pink pajamas.
That's right.
Because that's what works.
Quite frankly, I always put on my
It's like Skull Castle.
He really, like... I guess he just wants world domination, because honestly, he's obviously loaded.
Who's obviously?
Dr. Wily.
Doctor, yeah.
Because, I mean, he's got a giant skull castle with huge tape recording devices inside.
It kind of looks like our friend designed it.
Who's our friend?
I
We don't have friends.
We have a friend who's really likes skulls and death and stuff.
MB?
Yes.
The
And
Doc?
Yes, the Doc. We'll call him the Doc. And, yeah, so I was like, oh, if he could have a castle, I think that might be...
I told you about the time you took me to that weird club with the giant 10-foot dildo.
Yes.
It was inflatable.
Yes, okay. Inflatable.
The singer told us he was all going to fornicate with us with the giant,
Oh, lovely.
It was great. Good show.
And that was the one where, another who shall not be named, like, you thought he was about to take some, like,
Yeah, it looked
drugs,
like... Okay, so he walks up to me, and he's got these little bluish-looking things in his hand.
Right.
And he pops them in his mouth, and he downs a liter of water. And I was like, it looked like he took a handful of ecstasy. I was like, oh my god! They were wasabi. Oh, no! Balls!
Aww.
That's what happens when I tell stories about wasabi pee.
Yeah.
Wasabi pee. Oh, this is gonna be a problem.
Oh, you know what? What if you had wasabi pee?
Oh god.
Like, how horrible would that be?
Oh god, no. My mucous membranes.
Just the thought of it is making me
It's
cringe.
so cringing. Climb back up inside myself.
No, I know, it's like my body folded in on itself.
Uh-oh.
Oh! No.
I knew it was gonna happen too. Like, as soon as I did, I was like, this was a mistake.
Yeah. Damn if I don't always get the yawns.
We're exhausted. Yeah, happy Passover, everyone. we celebrate. We did the first Seder yesterday, and I am in pain.
Yeah. He's spent. He's spent. Ooh! Nice save. Yeah, lots of cooking.
Yes.
Lots of cooking. I am not the one who does the cooking in the house.
I am the chief chef and bottle washer.
Yeah. Though occasionally I'll wash
You do
a
wash
bottle.
the bottles.
Occasion. I've been known to wash a bottle or two. Yeah. So he is just in there hours and hours and hours just cooking up a storm, and I mean, it's delicious. It's worth it, I think, right?
Yeah. You know what it is? Towards the end of it, when your kitchen gets really hot,
Yeah.
you just get aggravated because, like, everyone gets in my damn way.
Well, that's at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, welcome to the fasting, the No bread.
No bread coaster.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like there should be something up there?
Yeah, it feels like that whole little...
You know what? I bet if you fall down the other... That's what it is. If you go down the other way. Oh, these guys.
Oh, right.
I want... Deep shields.
There's too much of this. I was gonna say there's too much dildo in this episode.
Already.
Just there's already.
Or, dare I say, not enough. Ooh, dare.
Dare.
Chomp.
And I haven't been keeping track, so yeah. I'm a slacker.
I'm gonna use that.
Ooh. It looks like either there's some sort of... I'm like, oh, on this video game, it looks like there's some structure behind the scenes. Duh. So, like, behind there, and you can actually see as it goes up, there's like a line that goes up, almost like the chain kind of goes all the way around.
Oh.
But it's like, it's a video game, so structurally it wouldn't, yeah. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Yeah, just don't fall on the spikes, I would think. Maybe.
Yes, that's usually, in all things, the best plan.
Probably. Oh, are we fighting somebody in
We
here?
are fighting someone.
Who's in here? Ooh. What? Is this the boss where he...
This is a boss, yes.
Huh.
Like, that's the thing. In Wily's castle, every section has... Sloppy has, like, a little mini-boss.
Okay.
So the dragon was one. This is another.
Oh.
Oh, boy. I should, because I really don't want to have to do this again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was about to die, and that would suck.
That would have really sucked, yeah.
So yeah, each section has its own little boss, and then you have to fight all of the robots again. And then you fight Wily and I think 2 incarnations.
Wait, like all the robots that you're already
Uh-huh.
fighting to become all your different variants of Megaman?
Yes. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this in one episode.
Oh, alright. Okay. Is it really just a bunch of boss fights now that you're gonna have to do?
Pretty much.
Oh. I didn't realize that we were that close. That close. So sad.
Oh, wow!
Was it actually really a good thing? Or
Yeah, it was awesome.
Right? I don't know. I'm just along for the ride.
What do I need to fill up?
It's a coaster.
Oh no! Say what? Alright, that was good.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, you know what? I expected him to sort of like do like a weird floaty thing that
No.
Mario does, but
In
no.
water, he could. Ah!
What?
In water, he could just jump like a lot higher.
Okay.
But those spikes are insta death.
Oh yeah, they look like they're instant.
Oh, they are.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
This part's kind of
Tricky. Okay, you got this. Okay.
Okay, that's one.
All right. Sorry, had to hold our breath right there for a second. Because there's no slow rate of speed here. Like
this is all in my face.
right.
Nice. See, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again because Zelda 2 was very scarring to me. Like, you notice you get, like, how many times were we playing where I'm like, I need magic. Oh my god, I'm out of magic.
Right.
And you just don't get it.
Right.
Here, at least it's reasonable. Drop rates.
What is this?
It's big bad.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
What is it? Oh, that's funny. Oh my god, is that it?
That's it. If we were playing on difficult, it would take a lot more hits.
Okay.
But when you have when you use the right weapon,
It's like I'm already trying to, like, I'm still trying to analyze the boss. I'm still, like, trying to read the little, Japanese that was over on the, the LP tank. Because it looked like it was...
The thing is, when you're a kid and you're playing this for the first time, when, before the internet.
Right.
There was no... unless you had the Nintendo Power that had Mega Man 2, there was no way to look up what you needed.
Oh, right. So, of course, if you had the right...
So, it would be a lot of trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
So, it would be like, you'd fight that boss a dozen times until you figured out what weapon to use against him.
Gotcha.
But I know. So
then once you know, it's super easy.
It's one to grow on. Remember those?
Yes.
What was the other one? Shoot, I can't remember. It would always have a celebrity.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm sure it'll come to me later.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, I know exactly. It was something like, it was like a little public, like a PSA.
Yeah.
Type of thing, look both ways before crossing the street. But...
Was it one to grow on? I mean, like...
But it was like, they would tell you a little something, like... It
with
would be
the
like
rainbow...
like a fun fact or something.
Well, sometimes it wasn't like a fun fact, it was like, drugs will kill you.
Well, yeah, but
remember,
I mean...
when we were kids, the way that, like, drug shit was taught to us was so ludicrous.
Yeah. It was ludicrous. And I remember distinctly, there was one of the anti-drug, I guess, classes I had to go to, because it would be like in your home ec class or some kind of class. They would have like a group that would come in, sometimes other kids or like, just like adults or something that were doing the DARE programs or the Just Say No programs. And I remember there was one, and they gave us this booklet. It was a pretty thick booklet.
Getting gay for kids.
Yeah, right? But no, it actually, it was everything about these, like, drugs, and honestly, it was kind of crazy. I found it fascinating, because it would tell you, like, methamphetamine, and, like, all these things, like the chemical compound, and what it would do, and the symptoms, and, like, the side effects, and that kind of stuff, and it was crazy, and I just remember, like, I can't believe they, like, gave that stuff out. And I'm like, if any kid actually really wants to try drugs, they're gonna go to this thing, and it's gonna be, like, the quick guide on, I wanna try hallucinogens.
The funniest thing, because I remember them teaching us about huffing.
Yes.
And I never would have, in a million years, thought about hanging out in my basement with some paint in a paper bag.
Right.
And then, when they taught us, I was like,
I know, right? That was the craziest thing, is like all that anti-drug stuff. It's like, wow, you just taught us a lot of different ways to like do drugs that I never would have thought of.
Remember there was a South Park where Mackie he's like passing around pot for the kids to like smell or whatever,
right.
And then it just never comes back up to the top of the class.
Back around.
I think it turned out it was Garrison that stole it.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, it was very funny. It was like, it just never made it back around.
Pass back to marijuana, okay?
I still haven't found marijuana come back around yet. Yeah.
It was actually a really good episode.
That was a really good episode.
I miss when they were really good episodes. I mean, like now, like look, especially after watching that the documentary on how an episode gets made.
Right. Oh yeah, that's.
I really respect.
I can't
what they
even
do
imagine
and,
like
popping one out in 7 days. It's
right.
crazy. But I feel like they're focusing more on like the social justice aspect of it with their version of it,
right?
Instead of just trying to have fun.
Yeah, yeah, and I would actually say too, like the material, like they've always taken material from like what's going on, like current events and things like that. So it's not to say that the material that they have to use has really all been.
I agree, but like the thing that
and people are obsessed with the Kardashians or something like that, then
it just feels like for them it seems like it's more work to do it instead of fun, and that for me translates into it's more work to watch the show and enjoy it than for it to just be fun.
Right. It's like now we're actually watching how little fun you're having. Yeah. Kind of like anybody who watched the Zelda 2 recordings. Just say.
Look, it was the least fun for me. That was fucking torture. That was torture.
One of these days we will get over it. Mega Man has been the therapy.
I'm really enjoying this. And it's funny, like, because I watched I rewatched some of the early Zelda 2 things. I'm like, oh, I'm having so much fun, and this is so great. And then it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, yeah. All downhill. We got these little guys. So what's coming up next? We're gonna have.
This is actually really tough, and I hope.
Should we do? Do you want to do it next time?
I guess. All right.
All right. So let's do it next time.
Next time on the Great Space Coaster, we'll tackle. I think this is the crazy boss where you could only use this weapon, and if you don't do it in the right order, then that's it.
Okay.
So, next time. See ya.